Hey, what's up, movie fans? I just got home from seeing Glass. This is the conclusion of M. Night Shyamalan's East Rail 177 film trilogy. This film stars Bruce Willis, Samuel L. Jackson, Spencer Treat Williams, Anya Taylor Joy, and James McAvoy. Oh, and there's also Sarah Paulson. This film, when going into it, you don't know nowadays, unfortunately, with an M. Night Shyamalan movie, if it's going to be more like a Signs, more like an Unbreakable, or more like an Avatar or After Earth, or The Visit, or Lady in the Water. No, I'm not a hater. I support M. Night Shyamalan movies. There's a couple I haven't seen. I'm going to be honest. I actually haven't seen After Earth, but I'm gonna one day. Do you want me to see it? Leave a comment and let me know. But this is a big deal for me because Unbreakable is phenomenal. I watched that movie so much when I was younger. I was actually working at the movie theater when it came out, and I call that one of my break movies. So every 30-minute break I had, I was rushing in there to watch part of Unbreakable. And I had the DVD, obviously, and I would rewatch it and rewatch it. So I rewatched that, and you can watch my new review of that. But you're here for Glass. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is M. Night he was having hit after hit after hit, and I was defending him. But he's had some duds. He's had like The Visit, um, but then he had Split. But then he had Split. Split was so good. It was exactly what I wanted in my M. Night Shyamalan movie. It was dynamic. It was interesting. It was thought provoking, and it was cool. It felt the same vein as Unbreakable, as Sixth Sense, as Signs. I was proud to say I'm seeing this movie. It was dope. Then we found out Glass was coming out. And I said, please, please make this trilogy phenomenal. Please end it on a high note. And I gotta say, I'm very happy to let you know that I think they did. It's a Samuel L. Jackson, Spencer Treat Williams, and Bruce Willis led film. We have some connection between Split with James McAvoy and Anya Taylor Joy. And then we also have Charlene Woodward. It's just, it's great. There's this perfect mix of characters from all three films, well, the previous two films and this one, and it's this epic conclusion. It's like a three chapter comic book or graphic novel. Oh, uh, the premise is it's 19 years later. They're not doing the old trick where it's 2 days later or whatever. This is present day, 19 years after Unbreakable took place. David Dunn has moved up in the world. He's left doing his security detail job at the big sports arena, and he now owns his own security business, and his son helps him. But he does a little bit more than just that. He is a vigilante in disguise. He's like Batman. He is going through the motions of, or he's going through downtown, and he is feeling emotion from everybody. He's got this sensory sense that he can find out if you're doing bad things, and he's going to get you. It's not like this overwhelmingly like astonishing power per se, where he can like levitate and do all this stuff. He just senses the worst thing this person's doing, and he's taking care of business. When the police aren't able to do it, he's got it, and he stumbles across the beast. And when these four cheerleaders are kidnapped, we go from there. I don't want to go into too much detail of this movie because chances are you may not have seen it yet, but I really dig it. I think it is a great conclusion to this awesome trilogy. It's got some phenomenal performances. It was really, really refreshing to see Spencer Treat Williams back in there. Having just rewatched and reviewed Unbreakable again, I was really surprised at how good a performance this little guy did, and he's grown up to continue to be a really good actor. Bruce Willis, he is back. He's done some of these movies. I can't think of what it's called. Like I don't know. He's been accused lately of phoning in his performances, and I got to say he was not in this. He did a great job. Samuel Jackson's always phenomenal. Just loved it. It was James McAvoy. He makes split personality performance seem incredibly realistic and understated. Like, he's great at it. He's he without fail can do like 20 characters right off the bat, and it makes you completely feel and identify with him. That's a lot about this movie, is that there's some characters that do terrible things, and then the next scene you're able to identify with them, and as a great supervillain is one that you can identify with. It's really crazy, and you can see why they're going after whatever issues they're having, and it's like, wow, I can understand why they're doing that terrible, horrific thing. I can't recommend it enough, especially. I don't know how I would be if you haven't seen the other two films, but I recommend you see those two. Split's phenomenal. You can see my review that I did of that theatrically. I may actually rewatch it again and do a new review. I'm not sure yet, but definitely check out my Unbreakable one. I'd love to know what you guys think of this movie, this trilogy as a whole. Leave a comment. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell. If you want to help, another way is if you like cool t-shirts like this Power Rangers Angel Grove shirt, you can go to onceuponat.net, and when you're checking out, use my coupon code London Hawthorne. It's going to save you a couple bucks off every shirt, and I'll get a couple bucks in credit. So once again, it's onceuponat.net, and my code is my username, London Hawthorne. Thanks so much for watching my videos. If you have a recommendation for another movie to watch, to check out, to avoid, leave it in the comments and let me know what you think. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good one. Let's talk movies.